Hello! So here we are, my first ever video. And this video has been a long time in the making. Not in the sense that I've been working on it for a long time, but in the sense that it's been a couple of years at least since I wanted to get started with a YouTube channel. In fact, I started writing a blog in summer of 2023, and in one of my first posts, I wrote, in addition to writing these posts, I'd like to start a YouTube channel. So keep your eyes peeled for that. To be fair, I did open a YouTube account and created the channel, but have uploaded 0 videos, so I'm not sure that counts. I actually wanted to take some time in this first video to discuss why is it so hard for so many of us to take that one first step. I actually wrote, one of my first blog posts was about action bias, and I had shared how I came across a video where they were discussing high performers, and they were saying that high performers tend to have an action bias in the sense that they'd rather try something and fail than stay stuck and do nothing. So they're out there spreading ideas, building things. They might fail, but that's not going to stop them. Whereas most people let the fear of failure paralyze them. And I know that's certainly been the case for me. I told myself I had some very valid excuses not to get started. And excuse number one, well, not excuse, let's say reason number one was that I have no tech skills. I don't know how to, set up a studio, the lighting, how to film myself, how to edit the video. But that was true back in 2023. That's still true now. And that's probably always going to be true unless I get started. If I have a project and I start doing things, then I'll learn. If I just keep telling myself, oh yeah, I'd like to do this, but I don't have that, and I should do this other thing, then probably I'll never learn and I'll never make progress. That's just being a perfectionist. And being a perfectionist usually doesn't lead anywhere. So reason number 2 was, I'm not sure what I want to talk about. I'm not sure I have enough ideas for a YouTube channel. I'm not sure what kind of content I want to put out there. But it's been a year and a half and I've been writing in my blog pretty consistently. So clearly I do have some things I want to put out there. So that doesn't seem to be a valid reason not to get started anymore. And finally, reason number 3 was that ever since the pandemic, I've been struggling with acne, and that's been very painful. It was unexpected because I'd always had clear skin. And I started having a really hard time with people taking pictures of me and seeing myself on camera. So the idea of, filming myself and other people seeing the acne and how my skin was like, was kind of painful, yeah. So that's a valid excuse to some extent. But at the same time, would I ever tell a friend not to film themselves because they have acne? I wouldn't dream of it. So why am I telling myself I should wait until I have clear skin again? And also, let's be real, nobody's probably going to watch my first videos. So that leads me to another thing I wanted to discuss about that famous first step is that one of my contacts posted a while ago, are you avoiding getting started with something because you're afraid or even you're ashamed that your goal is too small, your dream is too small, and that people will judge you for that? And that got me thinking. It's like, probably if I were a celebrity and I had like a gazillion followers, I'd feel more confident about starting a YouTube channel. Maybe not, but probably, right? Or if I were building a startup that might become the next unicorn, I probably feel less ashamed of telling people about it. But because I'm starting really, really small with a YouTube channel that nobody knows about, I'd feel embarrassed telling people. That's actually a catch-22, right? I'm like embarrassed to tell people, look, I'm starting a YouTube channel, and then they might go and see that nobody subscribed, nobody's watching my videos. But at the same time, if I don't do that, then nobody will ever get to see these videos. So yeah, I think this is going to be it for today. If you want to know more about me, you can read something in the About section, and you can go check out my blog, which I am going to link in the description below, which is something I've been meaning to say for quite some time, because a lot of YouTubers usually say, oh, I'll link it in the description below. I'm still not 100% sure what that means, but I'll figure it out. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, and I hope to see you again soon in my next video. Ciao, ciao!